Interested in learning more about out-of-air vacuum sealer bags? I'm Marcy McDonald of Pacific Northwest Suburban Homesteading. Out-of-Air recently became our first sponsor. My dad, Mike Brewer, is a huge proponent of vacuum sealing. I gave him access to my trove of out-of-air products and let him play around with them. This review is his uncoached evaluation. I'm here today with my dad, Mike Brewer, and he's kind of the family vacuum seal guru. He knows more about this than I'll probably ever learn in my lifetime. So I'm pretty excited about this sponsorship. I'm very excited about the out-of-air bags, but he's worked with generics, he's worked with name brands, and now he's trying this product, and I want to see what he has to say about it. But anyway, I'm very excited to have him here because he's my guy. Right, Dad?
Okay, I'm gonna try these on sealing some fish, and got just a standard machine. The way that it seals these bags, it gives you a good indication where you can just look at it and know you have a good seal. Bags I've used previously to that, you always have to hold them up to a light or whatever. If it doesn't get a good seal, it's not going to work. I like the labeling area you can actually write on. And the way I've been doing it in the past is writing on the bag. Which that works too, but I like the area other than a little narrow area to write on. You probably have to write so small you couldn't read it. Another feature is opening the bags. Usually, you got to go find a pair of scissors or something to cut them open. These ones, you can just pull them open. And ready to go. Now that's just a feature that I like. You buy a lot of packages and you can't get into the package very well or whatever. And these, you don't have to worry about that. And I do like the heaviness of the bags. I do a lot of meat, like ribs and things like that, and they're sharp, and they'll actually poke through the bags. And then there's nothing more disgusting than to go to your freezer, and here you got a bag that's all full of snow because it had a leak because something poked a hole in it. And I feel that the thickness of this is going to really help. This was another brand, and it shows that the difference in the thickness was about 2 thousandths thicker, which makes a little difference if you're going to be doing meat that's got bones in it or anything that's sharp. And with the thicker bags, it'll just make things last longer and better and more durable. These are fixed bags already, and I normally don't care much for the fixed bags for just my own use. I would just as soon take them out of the roll. That way, when I put them in the machine, I can save usually about 4 inches of material when I do that. These are just doing right now for just trying the product out, and really pretty simple. But I can measure on how much I can use. The convenience of these containers, you can reel out what you need, and they're indexed so you can repeat the same thing over and over. You got the little lines on them. The only improvement I would do is put those little tear places on more places on the rolls. It seals down really well, but this is what I'm talking about as far as the part of the waste up here I don't like. So with the one in the box, I can pull it out. And cut it off where it's just generally shorter, so you're not going to have a large waste in the bag because you just cut what you need, which is nice to do it this way. The bags are handy, but I'm too conservative on wasting. I don't like wasting. That way I can just seal the bottom and make my own bag the length that I want. And the containers that these are in are really nice. The little zipper that's on it to open them up Works really well. That way you don't have to get scissors and you don't have to hit a straight edge or whatever it's going to take to cut the stuff off. But you just hold it down and it's done. Do that with both of those. That was one of the first features that I saw that I liked about this. Everybody's got the same 8s and 11s. And I've never seen anybody with a smaller one like this. And one of the things that I would do is take it, and if I had a lot smaller stuff, I could take it and cut the bag in half, whether I use scissors or one of these. And you have something where you're not wasting. I don't like wasting. And I can shorten this bag up, or I can shorten up any of these other bags basically the same way and get as much use out of your product that I can get, which I like. Some of the bags that I've had to try to seal them from the side and they won't seal. These, I don't need two of these small bags, I just cut them and seal it. I don't try to stretch a lot of it because you come up with convenient sizes. So to me, I think it's a good product, and I think I'm going to be using this. Yeah, I'll use up my existing things I have because, again, I don't waste. And this gives me kind of a new way of doing this. Anything I can find in the future that I can vacuum pack, I'll probably do it.
I'm very excited to announce Pacific Northwest Suburban Homestead's very first sponsor. Out of Air Vacuum Seal Bags has provided me with pre-cut bags in pint, quart, and gallon size, and 100-foot rolls of 8-inch and 11-inch bulk bags that I can cut to custom size. Choosing to accept a sponsorship is a big responsibility. I'm never going to accept a sponsorship that I don't believe in the ethics of the company or I don't like the product. Even more important than that, I'm not going to accept a sponsorship for a company that is producing something that I don't think will actually benefit my viewers. I believe in using my resources sustainably as possible, and that's part of the homesteading ethic. Use your resources well. And if you can get the same results with a product that I think is actually better for half the money, that is something that I can believe in. That is something that I think you will benefit from. I encourage you to give them a try if you're looking for an alternative to the vacuum seal bags that you're using. Out of Air has given us a discount code. It gives you 10% off, and I get a small commission. That commission will go beyond just the June 30th date if anybody's interested in buying them at a later date. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, be curious, keep an open mind, and never stop learning.